Finally, the video that everyone, including you, has been waiting for. Optimum No Rinse Wash and Wax. Guys, welcome back to the Wilson Auto Detailing YouTube channel. If you're new here, then consider subscribing because I come out with daily videos for the pro detailers and for the do-it-yourselfers alike on not only how to maintenance your car, but also products to use, tools to use, strategies to implement, communication skills, business skills, and so much more. But the subject of today's video is my love, my mistress. No, I'm just kidding. But this product is like nothing I can describe well enough in my English words. It is so amazing. I don't know how I'm gonna keep this video short, but I'm going to try my best. Here we go. Optimum No Rinse is a rinseless wash and wax product, meaning it's not a waterless wash. It actually uses water, but the product does not require rinsing off of the car. So the amazing thing about this technology that is wrapped up in this 32-ounce bottle is you can literally wash your entire car with 2 gallons of water. And actually, I'm gonna show you how to do it between like half and 1 gallon of water on this small SUV. So I can fill a cap full with 1 gallon of water in a bucket, mix it up, use my wash mitt, wash the car, and then wipe off the excess with a microfiber towel. I don't actually have to rinse anything off with a hose or with other water. I wanna give you guys just a little bit of information before we actually wash this car because once again, I always include this in my Wilson Auto Detailing videos. The more you know, the better job you can do, whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, car enthusiast, or a pro detailer. So this is an environmentally safe product. Because there's no suds runoff, because you're not rinsing anything, there's no soap that's going into any drains and eventually being dumped into rivers and lakes and oceans. So environmentally safe. This product allows you to wash your car in the wintertime or in the summertime or whenever indoors in your garage because you're not, once again, you're not having to rinse anything. You don't need a drain. It's just apply and mop up with a microfiber towel. And so if you're a detailer and it's freezing outside, check it out. Bring a heater in your garage, wash your car. There are also a ton of studies and just kind of case studies that show that this product is so just like technologically advanced and there's so many lubricants in this product that it's actually safer to use this than it is the traditional washing, soaping, rinsing method. This is actually safer on your paint in that there's much less scratching, much less imperfections being put into the clear coat as you're washing because this product is just so awesome. The only thing I want to address real fast before we wash this car is there's so many waxes and like car wash products that use this phrase, advanced polymer technology. And it's not that this thing is not technologically advanced, and it probably does have some sort of advanced polymer technology, like I'm sure it does, and it does claim to, and I actually believe it with this. But I just want to talk about that marketing trick real fast, because by definition, a polymer is just a substance with a molecular structure that consists of a large number or completely of the same parts or the similar units bonded together. So when you're talking about advanced polymer technology and that makes something better, well, unless you explain why, then it doesn't mean anything because advanced polymer technology, what do you mean? There's more polymers in it, there's more substances that are linked by the same units? I mean, what? Unless you explain and give the why behind that, it doesn't mean anything. So don't let that trick you in that just because something has a sciencey feel to it, it means it's a better product. Though in this case, I'm a believer. Now let's get into washing this car. Okay, now before I get into this, I just want to address something real fast. I am not going to be using the 2-bucket wash method. I'm going to make a different video about that. I'm not a huge believer in the 2-bucket wash method. Haters gonna hate, I get it, people are gonna freak out about that, and that's okay. I'm not gonna explain why I'm not gonna do that right now, but the logic behind that is, I understand it. Eventually you're gonna get the 3-bucket wash method and then the 3.5-bucket wash method because you really want to reduce scratches. So anyways, this is a daily driver. It's a white car. Precautions are being taken. This product is amazing at not scratching and heavily reducing scratches. But I've got a grit guard in here. I've got my bucket. I've got my gallon of distilled water. I've got my super plush and soft wash mitt, and I've got my super plush soft drying microfiber towel. I'm going to put 2 capfuls of this in because number 1, I want to increase the lubrication, and number 2, it's so economical, I'm not that worried about putting a lot in. So I'm going to put 2 capfuls of this and a ton, or basically the rest of this gallon, which is literally not even a full gallon of water. So I put the whole thing in. Now, here we go. I'm going to dunk my wash mitt into this water and let it soak for just a second and talk about a couple things. Number 1, all I'm accomplishing with this is removing surface dirt off this car. Number 2, there's not a whole bunch of surface dirt, so I'm not super worried about any intense, heavy scratching whatsoever. Number 3, I understand the logic of the 2-bucket wash method. I get it. It's not that I'm against it. It's just the logic of it would require you to do 3 buckets and then 4 buckets and then 5 buckets, because once you're rinsing your wash mitt off in the 2nd bucket of pure H2 or pure water with the grit guard, eventually that water is going to get dirty. And so you're actually dunking the mitt into dirty water and then dunking it back into your soap solution. And so it's a little counterintuitive, but once again, I got a grit guard in here. It's okay, there's precautions taken. I'm not crazy, I promise. Now, if you want to disregard this whole video because that one concept, then that's sad. All I'm going to do is take my wash mitt, and one section at a time. I'm actually working in the shade, so I can do bigger sections. I'm gonna take one section of the car at a time, wipe down with the wash mitt that section, dry it off with my plush microfiber towel, and just move all the way around the car. I'm gonna go from the top of the car to the bottom of the car because, of course, the most dirt, the most grime is gonna be caught up on those bottom pieces, and so I wanna save that for last so that I'm not dragging that dirt elsewhere. So here we go, this is what it looks like. So now, I am going to head to the lower parts of the car and go ahead and get the grease and grime or the surface dirt off of these bottom parts of the door, behind the wheels, etc. All right, so I'll give you guys a full look at the car. I actually clayed the windows and did them previously to this. So check it out, looks great. But I was using the Optimum no rinse wash and wax, so it also leaves a layer of carnauba. You can definitely see the shine from this angle. I mean, check that out. This is like just removing surface dirt with this one product, leaves this waxed finish behind. Pretty outstanding. Now, of course, a lot of road dirt, grime, tar, stuff like that. The undercarriage here and on the bottom of the doors that I'm gonna have to get off with other products. But I mean, guys, look at that. Like, you can see me perfectly, okay? It's ridiculous. Like, I can't say enough. So guys, I also still have like so much of that solution left with the distilled water and the ONR. Like, I barely had to use any to do this, and I used a lot more when I was doing the lower panels because I want more lubrication as I'm taking off that heavier dirt to reduce scratching. Once again, guys, I got a grit guard in there. There were precautions taken that I'm not going to talk about in this video because I'm trying to shorten it to keep scratching from happening. But anyways, this product is just ridiculous. The reason I used distilled water is because if you're working in the sun, number one, you can use distilled water and you don't have to worry about water spots because there's no minerals in it. But number two, distilled water just keeps the ONR from having to compensate for dirty water. So if I put in like hose water, there's dirt and minerals and things like that that's unfiltered in that hose water. And then the ONR solution is going to have to kind of use some of its effectiveness on the dirty water so that I kind of get less power from the ONR if I use dirty water rather than if I use totally purified distilled water. So that is another plus. It also reduces scratching even further using distilled water because once again, there's no minerals. So there's nothing but pure water in here. There's nothing that's gonna drag across the clear coat. So everybody, I wish I could keep talking about this product, but I don't want to waste any more of your time. It's just so incredible. I will make another video about how I dilute it in a spray bottle and use it for dusting, light dirt applications, maintenance vehicles, and clay lubricant. I'll also show you how I use it on the interior, but this video was just dedicated to showing you guys how I use it to wash a car. Now, if any of you guys watching this would like to buy this product, if you're a do-it-yourselfer or a pro detailer, this is for everyone, and I would say if you don't have this, you are making a serious mistake. So what I'm gonna do, ONR has a product that's just wash and shine. It's not a wash and wax. I'm gonna put both those products. This one I'm using is green, it's the wash and wax. The wash and shine is more of a cleaner. It's just, it's blue. And I'll put both of these linked up in the description box below this video. So if you guys would like to buy either of these products, I'm gonna put the 32 ounce and the gallon size of both of them in the description box below this video. So just click the show more box and you will be able to see those links that'll take you right to Amazon to the product. Guys, once again, if you're new to the Wilson Auto Detailing channel, then consider subscribing because I come out with daily videos every morning of tips and tricks, not only for the do-it-yourselfers, but also for the pro detailers on products to use, tools to use, strategies to implement, communication skills, business skills, and so much more. So if you're new, consider subscribing. If you like this video, helped you, it added some value to your life, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or video ideas for me to do, make sure to link those up in the comments section below. And guys, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, I will see you next time. This has absolutely nothing to do with detailing, but I am at the best donut shop in all of the country, and it's called Donut Country. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No, you can keep the receipt. Yeah, baby!